man. I liked him a lot. From there, you go into BoDog. Miguel, it seems that Miguel has been kind of carrying you wherever he goes. He tends to bring at least one of the Wisniewskis with him.
Justin and I both had a really, really good working relationship with Miguel. In my opinion, that's my favorite matchmaker of all time, both as a fighter and then later as a manager. Dueling guys. And I honestly feel like we show up, we make weight as a team, we fight hard, we have an exciting style. So I think it's probably part of the reason he recruited us is because we fulfilled our end. But when I talk about like a stickler for filling the contract, Miguel was that to a T. And when things couldn't go the way, guys pulled out or an event got canceled or something went wrong, he would do everything he could to make it right. And beyond that, and I think any fighter that fought in those circuits will tell you, there really wasn't a show that was much more fun. Like the group of people that surrounded the show, and there was a pretty large group, and they all traveled with it, like a
Bob Voss,
Bob Long, Wes Collins. Wes Collins I was seeing Wes Collins 15 years later. I mean, he hadn't fought. I don't even think he trained. He was always at those shows, and he's a real good guy. I used to go to a lot of those too. Miguel used to that's how my relationship with Miguel started. I mean, I wasn't at that show, but Miguel would take me to a bunch of those as well. To me, it was the most fun as a fighter to go to those shows. The post-fight atmosphere was a good time. The event was going to be run right, and you were just going to have a lot of fun with it.
Keith was one of those guys where as things got bigger, you can't reward everybody, bring everybody along kind of thing. But Keith was one of those guys that I think he summed it up early, right? We were talking about how he's a stickler for the weigh-ins and stuff like that. But really, that's just about it. Everything else was just pretty low maintenance and stuff, You have reliable.
Keith, how many times have you pulled out of a fight because of an injury?
I'm trying to remember if I ever did.
But that's it. That's part of being low maintenance, Like you've had